Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Today's video, we are going to check out some of my newest gaming pickups. Now I know this year so far has been just extremely slow. We were supposed to get some really cool games, but unfortunately they got delayed. So nonetheless, I found some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty happy to add to my collection and I want to show you guys. But before we get into that, if you're new to the channel or you haven't seen some of my recent videos, I'm doing a Nintendo Switch Lite giveaway. And the winner will be announced on May the 1st. And the winner will be able to pick the color of their choice. Now this does exclude the Pokemon edition just because I don't know how hard it will be to get. So all you got to do is go to the link in the description. I'll put it there. You click on it and you basically log in with your YouTube account and that's it. It's that easy, guys. But just don't forget to check back May the 1st to see if you won and let me know what color you want. But with that said, let's check out these games, guys. Alright guys, so periodically I get some really cool stuff from my buddies at GameStop. Now I had these for a little bit, but I forgot to show them in some of my previous pickups. But they're pretty recent. I got these like within the last month, I want to say. So before I got a huge Doom, basically not a banner, it was double-sided cardboard, but it was kind of like something that hung from the ceiling. Now they got rid of that one because it was outdated, because this was for you know, the new Doom Annihilation, and it had the wrong date on it because they pushed the game back. So they basically got rid of all that stuff. But now they had gotten a new one, and I got the newest one for Doom Eternal, which comes out very, very soon, 3/20/20. So here it is, guys. Pretty awesome. These things are absolutely awesome. Now this one is a little bit different because it doesn't show like the extra stuff you get with the special edition. I honestly like this one a little more because it doesn't have other like DLC kind of stuff on the front covering up this awesome artwork. But besides that, on the back is where this really shines. They show you what you get for GameStop pre-order bonus, which is sick. You get the Doom 64, and they have that on the back here, as you can see, and you get like a Doom Eternal lunchbox, which is freaking awesome. So I already pre-ordered this. This is sick. I cannot wait to get this game. It looks amazing. I love Doom. I'm a huge fan of the Doom franchise. So like, I'm real happy to have now a second one of these, and this one even sicker than the first one, guys. So really happy to have that. Thanks to my guys at GameStop. You guys are freaking awesome. Now I also got something equally as awesome, and this is for Cyberpunk 77 or 2077. So look at that, guys. So another one of these huge hanging banners here, double-sided cardboard. This thing is freaking sick. Now, it took me years to ever get anything out of a GameStop. And like, I just go there so much. These guys are all my friends that work at the one store because I've just been going so many times for so many years now that we became all really good friends. These guys are great. But check this out, man. This is freaking awesome. So that guy, and just wait, there's more. So not only do I have that, I have these huge game boxes that you basically put together and they stand up and they just look like a huge box. I got one for Doom Eternal, which, like I said, they're double-sided here. I got one for the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is different on the other side. So there would be the cover, and it shows the fig pin that I actually have that as well. They hooked me up. And let's see, I got the Cyberpunk 2077 one as well, which is the same on the back. And my favorite one, the Final Fantasy VII Remake box. This is freaking awesome, guys. Just really, really cool. I can't wait till this game comes out. See, originally it would have been out 3/3/20. So, but unfortunately, it's not out. It would have came out yesterday. So, kind of sucks. But hey, we got the demo. But we will be getting this soon enough. But pretty awesome, and I wanted to just say thanks to my buddies at GameStop. Guys, that's awesome. I really appreciate everything you guys do. And starting with some pickups, well, I guess before I get into these games, I got a couple amiibos, guys. So let me show you these amiibos. Now, I've been getting these Animal Crossing amiibos because we got the game coming out, and they're ones that I don't have. I collect amiibos. I have a ton of them. They're all over this room. Seems like they're everywhere. But I got a bunch of the Animal Crossing ones because these things have been dirt cheap. I was getting them, I think, for like $3 a piece. And I want to say some of these were $3 a piece. I want to say maybe one of them was a little bit more, maybe like $5 or something. I forget. It wasn't much. It was still a steal. So the first one here is Blathers. Now this is one that I didn't have. I think almost have all of them. I think there's only like 2-3 packs that I'm missing. So that's one. I got Rover. So pretty cool. I already had this one, Mabel, but I wanted to get these in the box because I keep them boxed. My kids have opened a bunch of them, and my son does collect them. He opens all his. But pretty awesome. And this next one is my favorite out of all these ones. I do like this little guy. He's just cool looking. His name's Kix. He's like, I guess he's like a little skunk or something. But I like his little hat, and he just looks like a, I don't know, like a 30s jazz player or something. I don't know. But pretty cool. Definitely worth picking up for the price, man. That's a steal, these things we're going for. So now I'm going to get into a ton of games I got from the thrift store. These are all Xbox original games, so I was really happy to add these all to my collection. So I'm going to try to go through these pretty fast because I do have a pretty fat stack of them here. The first one is Army Men Major Malfunction. Now I want to say all these are complete, and most of these are like brand new. I looked at the discs and I couldn't believe how crisp they were. I remember when this game came out, Army Men Major Malfunction. I remember these games being around. So we got that one. We got Fight Club. So I didn't clean these yet. I always clean all of my games, but I literally just got these tonight. So another one complete. Now this one does look like it was used, and it looks like a good game. It's called Gun Valkyrie, and it does have EB Game stickers on it. The game does look really cool on the back. I'm not sure if I've seen this back in the day, but it definitely looks cool. It looks to be complete, at least game and manual, so that's awesome. Now the next one is The Suffering, The Ties That Bind, I believe it says. Yeah, Ties That Bind. And it looks kind of like, you know, you beat people up. It's all bloody and stuff, so it's probably fun. And this one is complete. And this one looks like it was never even installed in an Xbox. And the next one we got is Ghost Recon 2. And complete. The next guy is Call of Duty Finest Hour. So pretty awesome. Got some real early Call of Duty here. Same thing, this disc, wow. I don't know if you guys can really see that on camera, but that thing, I don't think it was ever even put in an Xbox. It looks like somebody had these and just never played them. Now, Brother in Arms, Earned in Blood. Complete as well. And same thing, I'm sure this never been put in either. I looked at these discs, I was amazed. I was like, wow, I have to pick these up. The Godfather, the game, absolutely awesome. Another one, complete, and it looks like it has a map in here of New York City. And same thing, it doesn't look like this disc has ever been used. It looks like the most action it got is when they wrote on an ink pen with here on the price. Now I paid $1 something for each one of these games. So I think I got like 11 games for like $20 or $22 or one or something like that. It was cheap. Hitman Contracts. Same thing. This looks absolutely brand new inside here. So awesome. Love Hitman games. Star Wars Jedi Outcast 2, an absolutely great game. Awesome. I'm really stoked that this was in there. Now this has an EB game sticker for $49.99, and this is complete as well. Now I'm just curious if this looks like it was ever played. Yeah, this one does look like it was played. There's a little bit of some scratches. I ain't surprised that this was played. I figured it was because it has an EB Games sticker on. Same with this, EB Games. This is actually an Xbox only, so it's an exclusive, limited edition MechAssault 2 Lone Wolf. It's got some cool metallic, like shiny cover, so that's pretty awesome. Same thing, sticker, $49.99. So here, got 2 discs. So pretty awesome stuff here. So that was all the Xbox original games guys that I got from the thrift store. Absolutely awesome. Like I said, I think I paid $21, $22 for 11 games. You know, you can't really beat that. You know, I'm sure maybe like 1 or 2 games were a little over $2, but I'm totally fine with that. All right, so I actually was at my local GameStop, one of the local ones anyway, and I got these 2 gems right here. So the first one is Super Mario Advance 4, which is Super Mario Brothers 3, and it also has like a Mario and I guess it would just be Mario Brothers, but like a redone version of that game. So pretty awesome. I think in the game they call it like a bonus game or something. And this thing is in awesome shape. Now these are just the cartridge here. And the other one is Donkey Kong Country. I couldn't leave without these. Now my Game Boy Advance collection is very small. I've been trying to grow it. I do really like the Game Boy Advance. I just never had a big collection. So I'm working on that currently. And now I'm starting to add some games to the collection. So definitely happy about that. I'd really like to have some more boxed games, but I don't care. I just like playing the game, so I'm happy with the cartridges. This one, I'm super excited that they had it. This also had the label on the top of the cart for the Nintendo 64, and that is Resident Evil 2. This one was coming with me. There was no way I was leaving the store without this. And it sucked because there was a ton of great games. I would have left with a bunch more, but if you've been watching my channel recently, somebody hit my vehicle, totaled it. It was their fault, and you know, I'm in limbo trying to get all that stuff worked out. So I'm trying to keep some of my money close to me so I can take care of all that stuff. But absolutely awesome. I'm glad to finally have Resident Evil 2 for my Nintendo 64. Alright, so moving into some more games here. I got a couple PS Vita games, basically complete, so I definitely can't complain about that. They were good prices. I actually got these at the same GameStop. The first one I got was Final Fantasy X and X2. And like I said, this is complete. It has like the art cards and stuff in there. It actually has the download code for X2. But unfortunately, the code was already used. So what are you going to do? These are used, and that does happen. But I don't care. At least I got one of the parts of the game on here, and I got everything else. And it really was pretty cheap, honestly. And the next one here is a game I really wanted, so I'm happy just to have this because I love these games. And that's a platformer called Rayman Origins. The Rayman games are absolutely awesome. And I'm just glad to own this one. I'm sure it looks gorgeous. And the cartridge isn't in there because it's in my Vita. Go figure, right? And the next one here is Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. Now another one, this came with a bonus game, and inside they do have the bonus game download, but unfortunately it was used as well. But I tried, and it's cool that they left it in there at least, because I do like having all the paperwork. And as you can see, that game is not in there either. That's actually in my Vita case, getting ready to go in. Now, I can't remember if Final Fantasy was in there or not. No, Final Fantasy was actually still in there, because I do actually have this game on the Nintendo Switch as well. And as far as Nintendo Switch games, I got a couple. If you've been watching my channel, I actually did some gameplay of a couple of these games. The first one is the Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection. This game is freaking awesome, guys. You get a ton of content here, and it's just awesome. Now, you're playing basically as Zero on, well, they're Game Boy Advance games and like DS games on the Nintendo Switch. It looks great. It's just a really, really awesome compilation where they have all these games on one cartridge, no downloads, which is super important because Capcom loves to give us half of the games in a download, but not this time, guys. So I definitely recommend this for sure. And the next one I totally recommend too. This game is awesome, both these games, and that is Metro Redux. Now this has Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light Redux. I'm currently playing Last Light, and man, what a blast. And I'm really glad that they put this collection on the Nintendo Switch. And the cool thing is I had a pre-order bonus, and I got this right here, which I did do like a kind of an unboxing and gameplay. So if you didn't see that and you want to see what's in here, definitely go check out that video. There's like a pin, there's some art cards, there's a huge map or a huge poster that's double-sided with each game print on it. There's reversible cover art that's basically a totally new sleeve you can put in your game case. Absolutely awesome. It's like higher quality than the one that actually came in the game. It's really cool that they did this. And two really heavy duty pins. And the last game that I got here, guys, was Black Sad Under the Skin Limited Edition. Now, originally this game was going for like $49.99. And I seen it, and I thought about getting it, but it was a little pricey. And my buddy Steve Craig, if you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. Now, Steve Craig actually in his video, he had this in a pickup video, and he said that he got this for $19.99 at his local GameStop. So he was like, any of you guys out there, if you watch this, go check your local GameStop, see if you could find it. Well, I was at that GameStop where I had originally seen it. It was still there, and it was marked down to $19.99. Now, I had only seen this game twice since it launched. Only two physical versions. I want to say I seen this one, and I seen one, I think, for PlayStation 4 at a different GameStop. But I wanted to get this on the Nintendo Switch, considering I do collect very heavily for the Nintendo Switch, and I had to get this if I seen it. So luckily, I did find it, and I'm really happy to add this to the collection, especially for $19.99 to get a cool collector's edition. It has this like, hologram kind of thing here, if you can really see that. I don't know if it really shows up too good on camera, but it's basically just a sleeve that pulls out. And there's the hologram or whatever, and there's like a little card pack or whatever in here. Let's see, it looks like there's, I believe, 4 of them in here. They look like they're real thick, and that I think they show all the a couple of the characters or something. But it's definitely cool, and then there you got the game. So pretty awesome, guys. Definitely excited to add this to the collection. And it's pretty cool because you got that, and it has this outer sleeve. It just kind of slides back in there, because originally I want to say I seen the game just sitting there like in a generic case, and that bothered me. That's why I didn't get it the first time. But the second time they actually did have the full thing out there, but with the black sleeve in there, and that way whenever somebody purchased this, this and that person was me, they actually pulled the black generic case out and put the real game in there. So I was like, because I was just hoping they weren't going to try to give me a generic case. I can't stand that. But that's the pickups I got just in the last couple weeks, guys. Definitely let me know what you guys think. What did you like? Did you see any of this stuff? And are you going to pick up Black Sad Under the Skin? If you see it for $19.99, that's a pretty great deal for a collector's edition. And honestly, it's a game that, like I said, I've only seen it twice. So chances are it's not going to be an easy game to find. And if you do find it and you're a collector, you may want to pick it up. But definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, guys. Like I said, I try to put gaming content out like this on a steady basis. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you watching, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one, guys.